Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review the new fan-made short film, The Spider, from director Andy Chen, and starring Chandler Riggs as Peter Parker, and this is a horror version of when Peter Parker's bitten by a spider. And this film is 9 minutes, low budget. You could definitely tell there's some amateur acting going on here, because there's definitely some moments where line delivery wasn't the best, some shaky performance. But what's interesting is how well Chen makes use of a very low budget. How do you get Spider-Man to be running across buildings and jumping across buildings and stuff? Crafty editing and some practical effects. And you feel that. Sure, there's some special effects, and it's pretty low budget, so you can tell like they're not trying to really lean into that. But it does a really fine job of setting up that stage. What's most interesting is the actual horror elements. This is a concept. What if this was horror? And you could tell Chen has certainly watched The Fly, and Cronenberg, probably in general. The body horror here is grotesque and unnerving and creepy. You know, Spider-Man can stick to walls, stick to people's skins, and rip it right off. You have that moment at the very beginning of this, and you're just like, this is where this is going. And you have those kinds of things where this might not be the most interesting narratively or anything of that sort, but it's a high concept idea. What if Spider-Man's transformation was a horror film? And it nails it. It hits on a couple different things. Him like vomiting because he can't take the spider sense, or what he slowly starts to become like Man-Spider in like the 90s Spider-Man cartoon. And there's some good practical effects here. They make the most of it. It's horrific and unnerving at times as well. I think Chen does a really fine job with very little resources to make this come to life and make this a worthwhile, like, what-if statement of a short film. And, of course, this wasn't sanctioned by Marvel, but it's one of those kinds of things where it's like, this was interesting that this exists, and I think Chen put in some good effort to make it come to life in the way that it does. But those are my thoughts on The Spider. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.